Here's a fun fact for you. Road rage was invented in 1923, along with the traffic light. How exactly did this happen? Well, people didn't like having to stop their cars very much, so when they did have to, this led to...
Dang it, I think I hit a deer. What street is this?
This isn't a street, it's my void!
Whoa, you're not a deer.
No, I'm not. How did you even get here? It's supposed to be closed off.
Well, I was at a red light for about 20 minutes, and eventually I got sick of waiting. I went from 0 to 100 in about 2 seconds, and then I hit an F-150 and ended up here.
That doesn't help.
Could I get your insurance information?
I don't have insurance. It doesn't really come up here.
Well, here's mine.
Your name is Bounty Hunter.
Yeah? Why? What's your name?
F11. Look, I really have to get this video done, so I'm just gonna move on from that.
Ooh, what's the video?
Inventor of the traffic light.
Morgan.
Yeah, Garrett Morgan.
He's number 1 on my list of enemies.
You have a list of enemies?
You don't?
No.
The point is, I've been tracking Morgan for months now, and I'm this close to finding him.
You're tracking him.
Of course! He's the reason I can't do 140 in a school zone.
And you know...
Everything. Everything about him.
Okay. Okay, then. Back to what I'm trying to accomplish here.
Garrett Morgan was born in Paris, Kentucky on March 4th, 1877. He was child number 7 of 11.
I love that story.
And he's been evading me since 1976.
I thought you'd been chasing him for months.
Yes, 582 of them.
Okay. Well, you know he's dead, right?
What?
Yeah, he died on July 27th, 1963.
Oh, he's good.
Good?
He faked his death to hide from me.
Before you started chasing him.
Exactly. That's how good he is.
Okay. Well, Morgan's mother was the daughter of a Baptist minister and was half black and half Native American, and his father was a formerly enslaved man freed near the end of the U.S. Civil War. During his mid-teens, he moved to
Cincinnati, Ohio. I still haven't managed to find his address from his time there, but once I do, he won't be able to hide from me any longer.
Again, he's dead. Anyways, while he was in Cincinnati...
He became a handyman, but he hadn't gotten past an elementary school education, so he hired a tutor to complete his studies.
And he had no other professional education.
Unless, that's exactly what he wants us to think.
No, but that's exactly what historical records say.
Well, I'll have to make contact with Branch Elementary School.
That's his elementary school?
Yes.
You really do know everything about him.
I take my list of enemies very seriously.
Okay, well, that about covers his childhood, so I guess it's time to move on to his works.
Yes, the traffic light.
Not yet. First, we need to discuss his other inventions, starting with the hair straightener.
No. Fine, but call me when you get to the traffic light.
Sure, I guess. When Morgan was about 30 years old, he opened a sewing equipment and repair shop. A year later, he got married to a white woman named Mary Hasek. The two later started a clothing business together, and this led to his first major invention, which addressed an issue with sewing machines of their needles getting too hot from the speed and friction, leading them to scorching the fabrics being sewn. Morgan created a liquid chemical that successfully reduced the friction, and then later found that it could be used to safely straighten hair. This led to his founding of yet another company, the G.A. Morgan Hair Refining Company, which managed to invent a number of new hair products. Once the company became profitable, he had time to invent more things, like...
The traffic light?
No, not yet. Like the safety hood. It's kind of a precursor to the gas mask, with similar intentions behind it. The difference is that the gas mask will actually filter the air you breathe, while the safety hood would attach to this long tube that would lay on the ground at your feet. The theory is that since smoke and poisonous gases rise in the air, by forcing the wearer to breathe the air closer to the ground, it would protect them. This invention worked remarkably well, but it didn't sell as well as it likely would have because of, well, racism. People didn't want to buy it because Morgan was black. This was an issue for all of his inventions, but that's all I'm going to talk about it. That concludes this segment of the video, bringing us to...
The traffic light?
Yes, the traffic light.
It's okay, Flevin. I've got this one.
Flevin?
The traffic light. The truth is that Morgan didn't invent the first traffic light, but he did invent the first effective traffic light, making him public enemy number 1. The old traffic lights would just switch between stop and go with no warning, which led to a lot of car crashes. It was beautiful. It was exactly the way things should be, but then Morgan came in with safety concerns and good ideas, and he ruined the fun for everyone. Morgan's design involved movable arms that could direct traffic to go, stop, or stop in all directions. The third stand acted as a buffer of sorts, like the modern yellow light, allowing cars in the intersection to get out while preventing new cars from other directions from going in until it cleared, and also allowing a safe duration of time for pedestrians to cross, like cowards.
Okay, that's enough of that. Although it was surprisingly accurate.
I told you, I know everything.
Yes, great. I need to wrap this up now.
Right, of course.
Leading up to his death, Morgan developed glaucoma, which led to him losing his sight, so that was really the end to his inventions. But before his death, he was honored by the US government for his traffic light.
The government is number 2 on my enemy list.
Morgan patented all of his inventions, but he sold the rights to the traffic light to the General Electric Corporation. Like the washing machine people.
They're on my enemy list, too.
How?
Keep that up and I'll put you on there.
Okay, well, that's about it for Garrett Morgan. I'm F11, and... Oh, come on!
There he is! Now's my chance!
Ow. Ow. Okay. That was not at all what I expected. I guess, I'm F11, and you can exit full screen now.